Morning folks. I'm just having a short walk today. Just landed at Edale. As you can see, I've got the Webtex 3/4 size burger on. Only got one of the pockets attached, so you don't need the whole 70 litres that this rucksack can carry. Just passing the station. So I'm going to head up over the Nab onto the edge of Kinder and skirt around the edge of Kinder and see how I feel when I get to the top of Grinsbrook. If I feel like coming back down, I'll come down over Grinsnell. If not, if I feel okay, I'll probably head over towards Jacob's Ladder and come back down that way. So it really depends on how well the anchor behaves. So just passing the Ramblers, might pop in there on my way back. So we'll see you soon. So the peak in the centre of the shot is the Nab, and that's where I'm going. If you look to the sort of like the middle of that plantation, there's a path coming up.
Workout resumed.
The skirts around the ridge. Well, that's where I'm going. Again, sorry about the background noise from the trip meter. Thought I'd fix that. I think what I'm going to have to do is put the phone on silent. Okay, I'll catch you later. Okay, just crossed the little bridge at Grinsbrook, climbing out of the village now, and we're going to take this unmade track over to the right and not the made track up Grinsbrook. Okay, catch you in a bit. I've just got to a little plantation on the way up, and I'm absolutely ringing, breathing out my arse, not in a very good way at all. 70 sort of right for packing too much weight, but you never know when you come out for a walk in the winter. You never know what the conditions are going to be like. At the minute it's not bad, about 8-9 degrees, a bit of a breeze but not too much. I'm guessing it's going to pick up when we get up top. But the edge is just at the cloud base, so there should be some visibility up there. So I'm just going to catch my breath, have a minute, or 5 or 10, and get my breath back. Still some more climbing to do, but I think I've just nailed the most severe bits. It's a bit more gradual now because you contour a bit more zigzaggy. So, we'll catch you later. Hi. Right, I've reached the ford at the top of Golden Clough. That was a nasty ascent. Shows you how fit you are when you do something like that, and I'm not fit, that is. You know, I just wanted to get some footage of the water feature here. Another party on the same trail as me. We've been kind of zigzagging each other and leapfrogging each other since we left the car park. They passed me pretty much at the station, and I managed to catch them up past them on the way up. Yeah, right on the edge of the cloud base now. Not whether you can see that, looking down into the valley, the hill and the area. But it's going to be a bit misty up there, so I'm going to have to be spotting with me nav from here on in. Not going to stop just yet for a brew. It's 11 o'clock. I think I might be shot through till lunchtime before I stop and brew up. See you soon. Through the mist and the cloud base. Don't know whether you can see the speed of it in the video, rightio, on new pastures for me now. We've left the top of Grins Brook. In the distance, in the mist there, that's the path up to the top of Grins Knoll. Looking down the valley towards Upper Booth. We're going to continue skirting around the top to Crowden Tower, or Crowden Tower, however you pronounce it. Stop for some snack and start going. It's about midday. There's a few folks about, but not many. Obviously it's not a very nice day to be out. Anyway, let's crack on. Right guys, not done a map check yet, but I'm pretty sure I'm at the just at the foot of Crowden Tower. I've got this awesome waterfall feature. I don't know whether I've got myself in shot here. I'll spin the camera around, use a reverse angle. I'm almost tempted to stop here for lunch, but I can't bear the thought of walking up that thing with a full belly. Not after almost losing breakfast coming up. So I'm going to crack on up there and find somewhere sheltered out of the wind and get a brew and some food on. So this, at the minute it's nice and sheltered in here. This would be a nice place to bivvy up, but not today. Not today. Okay, I'll fetch back later. Right then, got the brew on. I'm going to make myself a brew first and then put some lunch on. Currently sat in a little sheltered bit on the top of Crowden Tower. This is a shout out to Ian Lawrence really. In his last video, I think it was the coffee in the kayak video, he mentioned that there's no fun in a flask, and to turn you around so you can see my ugly mug, and I am to agree with him. There's absolutely no fun in a flask. So that's why I've carried the house on my back all the way up here with my brew kit in it. I've got choice of tea or some soup or even some hot chocolate if the mood takes me. And I've got a boiling the bag beef casserole. So first thing up is the brew, and the second thing will be, once I've got enough water for a brew, I shall put the boiling the bag in, put any more water in that's necessary, and then sit and have my brew and wait for me dinner to warm up. It's quite cold up here now. It's quite sheltered. You'll see that I am drawing some mist from my breath when I exhale, so it is getting cold. Not too damp. It is misty, obviously we're in the cloud base, but it's not actually got as bad as raining yet. I guess it's still time for that. You'll notice that I've layered up since stopping. I mean, that's what I've been walking in, just this jumper. This think it's a Polartec 100 jumper. It's a trespass one if anybody's bothered about that kind of crap. Had it for a number of years. I've just got that on the Helly Hansen while I'm actually walking and warm as toast. And then when you stop, you need to obviously maintain the warmth that you've got. So I've just got a fleece jacket and my wetproof on now. Sorry, just cover the lens up there. So expect some company anytime soon. I can hear some voices somewhere. But I'm just going to sit here and chill and wait for the water to boil. Using the well, I don't know what kind of style it is. It's certainly not a Trangia style. It's more like the DIY style that made in a, is it a white the white burner or something like that? I'm not sure. Anyway, that's what I'm using with the normal biofuel. And as I said, just boiling some water for now. And then once I've got a brew, I shall cook some food. So I'll leave it there. Enjoying every minute of this, except for when I'm not breathing out my arsehole. I'm getting too old for this, really am. And see you later. Alright guys, starting the descent now. This is Jacob's Ladder. As you can see, the weather's closed in. I've had to put my wetproof on. And it's getting, I won't say it's getting nasty because it isn't, not yet. I've seen it a lot worse. But if anybody can hear a strange noise in Sheffield, that'll be the noise of my knees screaming. Right, my battery's running low. I better cut this short. I'll catch you later. Right guys, back at the car. Steaming up, I get some blowers on. Wow, what a walk. Basically, my phone ran out of power, so I couldn't record the journey in full. We got 8 miles up. Just as we got to the, I think it was the barn with the shelter, info shelter thing, the Lee barn. So that was the 8 mile point, and it's a good, must be a good mile back from there to Edale on the Pennine Way. Great day out. Not the best of weather, but what can you say for the middle or so? Yeah, well, a third of the way through December. Decent temperatures, not too cold, not too windy on the tops, and most of the walk was damp free. Just started raining as I set off from lunch, and it was sort of a spell where it was raining a bit and then it eased off, and then we got to the track junction just above where the Pennine Way splits off from the route that I was taking around the edge of Kinder Scout, and yeah, it started tipping it down there, and I knew that my battery was on its last legs, but what I didn't want to do was start faffing about with the electric stuff in the middle of the pouring rain, so had to make do, I'm afraid. So I'm talking to you now. I'm on the action cam. The rucksack, very heavy. Lots of what if kit in there. Probably didn't need it all, but hey ho, it's been a good workout. The rucksack itself I'm never going to use again. It's designed for kids. It's essentially a kiddie's cadet Bergen. The back is way too short for me, and the harness system is just it's nowhere near. So I can't use that for carrying any decent loads in. So it looks like I'm going to have to get an intermediate sized bag for winter day walks, because the Berghaus 35 litre that I've got just doesn't have enough room for warm kit, brew kit, stuff like that. I mean, you can get by as a summer, as an autumn, spring and summer bag, yeah, autumn, like a 3-season bag, but for winters where you need to be carrying a decent duvet jacket, potentially a sleeping bag, a shelter of some description. I mean, I have the bothy in there today, which doesn't take up a load of room. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to pass it on, because I don't think Thomas wants it anymore. So if anybody wants to make me an offer, nothing silly, then please do so. Just a reminder, it's the Webtex 3/4 Bergen with side pouches. It doesn't have a yoke. It didn't come with a yoke. I've bought a yoke since, but I need that for my Saracen. So if anybody wants a gander, I can provide relevant photos and whatnot. It's a sturdy bag, don't get me wrong, but it's just, you know, it's a kiddie's size bag. It's not for an adult. It's not cut for an adult to be carrying heavy stuff. I mean, the belt goes around. It's almost a sternum strap, but it's in the wrong place to be a sternum strap. So anyway, digress. So, good day. It's just on 4:10. It's going dark now. I was losing the light as I was coming over from Upper Booth. Is it Upper Booth? One of the booths. And I don't know what was the biggest challenge today. Actually getting the walk finished, or walking straight past the pub. I walked past 2 of them. Now I'm on a self-imposed alcohol embargo now until I've had my surgery, which is Tuesday. So unless somebody wants to correct me in the next few hours, I'm not going to be drinking now until after my surgery. Obviously I want to give myself every fighting chance of success, minimise risk, yada yada yada. So that's me done for walks potentially for 2016 now.